Today I'm showing you exactly how to make an AFK fish farm just like this one in Minecraft Bedrock Edition that allows you to fish literally infinitely. Anyways, let's get right in. You can already see an example of this right over here. It's incredibly small and compact, and so here is the materials list. As you can see, it's quite small. You can pause the video and it'll be in the description as well. So it's really easy to build even in the early game, and this is going to be especially overpowered in the early game. So I'll start off by showing you guys how to build it, then I'll show you how to use it, and also how to maximize your profit using this little farm over here, because it can get pretty overpowered. Anyways, to start off, you want to dig a 2x2 block hole, just like this one right over here. Then you want to place a double chest to the side. I recommend a double chest. You can also place a single chest. Then crouch and place a hopper into that chest. It's very important that the hopper points into the chest, just like so. This means all the items from the hopper are going to go into the chest. If it doesn't point into the chest, the hopper is going to clog up and it won't work. Then you want to crouch and place a fence on top of the hopper, and then place a pressure plate on top of the fence, just like that. Then you want to grab any slab and place it on the top half of the fence, just like so. We want this to be a slab because that still allows us to open this chest beneath it. Then you want to place diagonally above that a full block. Next up, you want to grab 2 redstone dust, place one on top of the slab and one on top of your full block, just like that, and then place a redstone torch off of the side of that block. Then you want to grab a note block and place it 2 blocks in front of the fence, and on top of that you want to place a piston. You'll need a crouch to do so. If the piston extends, then you've done everything correctly. Make sure the piston is pointing in the correct direction, just like this. Finally, you can grab yourself a water bucket and click it onto the fence. This will make sure the fence is waterlogged. We need this hole here for the water to flow into. And just like that, you've made yourself an AFK fish farm. If you plan on fishing a whole lot, then it might even be recommended to dig down underneath this chest over here and extend the system with more hoppers just like this. You can do that if you like, but you don't have to. With that being said, I'll now show you how to use it. You are going to need an auto clicker to be able to use this AFK fish farm. You can use anyone you want, but I highly recommend OP auto clicker. It's incredibly bare bones and simple, which is perfect for this task. I'll link it in the description. To set up your auto clicker, you want to first off make sure that your mouse button is set to the right mouse button and your click type can be set to single. We just need to set the click interval. I've got mine at 50 seconds, which is the lowest I recommend you go. Depending on how fast your system is, or if you're playing on a server or realm, you may want to set this higher. If your world's a little slow, can be laggy sometimes, then having this very low is going to cause issues with throwing the fishing rod. Lowering it will slightly reduce your efficiency because it may mean that you sometimes miss fish that get attracted to your rod, but that's arguably better than having the farm break completely if you set it way too low. I recommend the first time you use this that you just look around a little bit, try and test out a few speeds and see what works best for you. Anyways, to get started with using this, you obviously need a fishing rod. You want to stand about 1 block away from it. Then you want to aim for this bottom fifth of the piston. You'll see that the piston is kind of divided into fifths. This bottom bit over here is what you want to aim for. Aim for just about the middle, make sure you're looking straight, and then you can turn on your auto clicker. Now, just like that, if you're looking in the right direction, the rod will expand, and now you're just right-clicking on the note block. Then when a fish comes over here, it'll remove your floating thing from the pressure plate, causing the piston to extend. You'll catch the fish, and boom, just like that, you're good. Now, sometimes the fish are going to end up in your inventory, but most of the time, these are going to end up... Oh, I forgot about this chest down here. They're going to end up in the chest. As you can see, maybe it's because I'm recording or something, but it didn't go perfectly, and so I just increased it to around 60 milliseconds, and now I'm good. Now for this demonstration, I was just using a normal fishing rod, but you really want a maximum enchanted fishing rod. This is a fishing rod with Luck of the Sea 3, Unbreaking 3, Lure 3, and Mending. Luck of the Sea is important because it'll mean you catch less of these pufferfish, cod, and salmon, but more of all of the good stuff like enchanted books, enchanted fishing rods. Unbreaking is important because, of course, if you're going to be AFK, especially for long periods of time, it'll break slower. Lure means that basically the fish are going to come to your rod way faster, making this farm so much more efficient. I'm pretty sure it at least doubles the amount of speed that fish take to get attracted to your rod, so it's definitely highly recommended. And most important of all is probably Mending. You get a little bit of experience every single time that you catch a fish, and if you have Mending and Unbreaking 3 on your fishing rod at the same time, then it's never going to break at all, which is really important if you want to keep these other enchantments on your fishing rod. If you don't have any enchantments for right now, you can just start fishing and then hope to get lucky and get a decently enchanted fishing rod. That being said, if you are going to build this AFK fish farm in your world, then I'd greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to me as a token of your appreciation. Anyways, for right now though, thank you ever so much for watching, and I do of course hope to see you all again in the next one. Bye bye.